Shalom. All praises, blessings, glories, and honors to Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha, Wadash. Double honors to my elder apostles and bishop elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, as well of men of like mind. Shalom wa chasad, which means peace and mercy to the elect of the nation of Israel, whom you so call Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners of the sealand of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whom are scattered here in America, which is Babylon the Great, and abroad. To you guys say Shalom, beginning with the 144,000 prophets, and Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, willing. This lesson is edifying. My name is Kwana Wath, and the inspiration for this lesson came from the clip that you brothers and few sisters see before you, published earlier by the Elder Amwan Gabar, entitled, "We are embarking upon some very dark days." And we are indeed embarking upon some very dark times, pursuant to biblical prophecy. In fact, the word embarking from Merriam's is from the word embark, which means to go on board a vehicle for transportation, to make a start, to cause to go on board, to engage, enlist, or invest in an enterprise. From the thesaurus, to launch, as in launch, sail, as in get on board. And the word launch means to be responsible for the creation and early operation or use of. Synonyms include begin, constitute, established, found, start. So the world is about to experience dark times, malicious times, pursuant to biblical prophecy. We are embarking upon some very dark times, wherein many great miseries, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50, shall be done unto them that in the latter time shall dwell upon the earth, because they have walked in great pride. And for because of their pride, pursuant to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, the city shall be troubled, their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods for the lack of bread and for great tribulation. If you paraphrase in the scripture. Right? So again, we are indeed embarking, launching upon some very dark times. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And evil, which the word evil means bad time. The word Eve means time, and ill means bad. And so an evil, a bad time, and only evil, and only bad time, behold, which means to look, is come. And we know that the evil, the bad time, has come because we have been measuring the times diligently within themselves through identifying global and domestic events and affairs that align with biblical prophecy. And a part of prophecy concerning the end, evil, that is bad times, will be present. And so the end has come as we are in the season of evil, of bad time, right? An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. Many of our people to this day are oblivious to the fact that we are living in the end. And as it is written, the end has manifest because evils are present. And we are about to embark into the season of greater evils, greater calamities, far worse than the world has ever seen. And it will come in the form of Jacob's trouble. A period, an evil was so unprecedented, which the word unprecedented means never known or seen before, that it will eclipse all the things that has ever happened throughout history. All right? So, reading on, Esau playing foolish this morning. But reading on says again, Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 6, an end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. Verse 25, and destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. So not only are evils and the end present, but also destruction, because destruction cometh. And they, which the they is referring to the people, particular, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners, right? They shall seek peace, and there shall be none. And when they're going to be promised peace and safety, pursuant to the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 3, then destruction which cometh will come suddenly upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? So times are about to get very turbulent, and the wicked elites of Esau, Edom are about to make their next move towards realizing their New World Order agenda, which is to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their forehead. Right? So into the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. And that mark is the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, also known as the NFC chip implant in Europe, including the bio chip implant, which the word bio means alive or living, and the brain chip implant, i.e. Elon Musk's Neuralink, among others. Right? So destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Why? Because again, evil and only evil, behold, is come, as it will be present, and with it the end, and with that destruction. Because we are embarking upon some very dark days, man. So dark that the Lord is gonna appoint many great miseries upon 2/3 of our people, including the four kinds written of here in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, verse 2. And many will often say, oh, these guys, they keep doing lessons on the same topics. They keep repeating themselves. Well, that's our job. It's our reasonable service. As prophets, that's what we have to do. Okay? It's like an alarm going off. Obviously, it's sounding for a reason, and usually not for good ones, depending on the intensity of it and the sound of it. Right? But guess what? Many still don't care. Many still don't take heed. Scripture says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and will not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Yet 2/3 of our people don't care. They don't consider. Isaiah 1:3 states, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Right? They don't consider that evils, bad times, the end, which has been made manifest, and with it, destruction, which cometh, is present. They don't consider these things because they are settled in their securities, in their careers, okay? In the American dream, in the world, right? Jeremiah chapter 15 verse 2, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Where should we go? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword. And who's the sword? And what is the sword? Psalms chapter 17 verse 13 tells us that the sword is the wicked. It's the wicked. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4 tells us that the wicked is Esau or Edom, who are identified as the so-called Caucasian race today, beginning with their wealthy, elite banking families, including the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Gettys, the DuPonts, the Lees, McDonald's, so on and so forth. They are the wicked, right? And their blessing was and is the sword, which is an instrument of cruelty, which comes in the form of their technology, their weaponry, okay, their military might, strength. 2/3 of our people will be appointed to the sword when they unleash all hell, complete havoc through these martial law troops, these UN troops, upon all the sinners of the Lord's people. Would say that the evils shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that's why the Lord said that all the sinners of his people shall die by the sword, which again say that the evils shall not overtake nor prevent us. Prevent them from doing what? Indulging in wickedness. So they're going to be appointed to the sword, man, to be slain, pursuant to biblical prophecy. And such as are for the famine to the famine, which famine is hunger. So 2/3 of our people are going to suffer from hunger, spiritual famine, and from physical famine, because there will be the famine of hearing the word of Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, pursuant to the book of Amos, the 8th chapter. Remember what Yahweh Shai said: man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Because these words are likened unto the principal things for the use of a man's whole life, including wheat, which makes bread, okay, wine, salt, just some examples, man. Water. So 2/3 of our people are gonna find out real soon. Reading on. And such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity, being thrown into concentration camps, to the captivity, and tortured. Right? And I will appoint over them their sons, their daughters, their wives getting ravished. Yeah, man, all these things are coming in the form of many great miseries, in the form of evils, the end, the destruction. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, save the Lord Yahweh, the King of terrors, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, wild dogs, and the beasts of the earth, wild beasts, including leopards, lions, tigers, cheetahs, especially these animals that are locked up in these zoos. All right. And the fowls of the heavens and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And guess what? The Most High promised the fowls of the heaven a great supper, pursuant to Revelation 19 and Ezekiel 39. So we are embarking upon some very dark days. And with that, I'll conclude this lesson. Lord's willing, it has been edifying to the elect. I'll catch you brothers and you sisters in the next Lord's willing. Shalom.